Russia executed one of the most extensive overnight offensives of the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, deploying 140 drones and 23 missiles. This assault resulted in the death of at least 5 individuals and inflicted widespread damage across various regions. A family residence in Lviv was completely leveled, while Zaporizhzhia experienced power outage. Energy and gas infrastructure in multiple areas were also targeted. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy characterized the assault as terror against civilians, reporting that Russia launched over 50 missiles and nearly 500 drones. In response to regional airspace concerns, NATO member Poland deployed fighter jets, and Lithuania temporarily suspended operations at Vilnius airport. Moscow's defense ministry asserted that the strikes were aimed at Ukraine's military and energy facilities. Simultaneously, Russia reported a significant Ukrainian drone attack that caused power disruptions in Belgorod, leaving 5,400 residents in 24 settlements without electricity. A refinery in Krasnodar was also hit, causing injuries to 2 people. The Russian Defense Ministry stated it intercepted 251 drones overnight, marking one of the highest daily losses in the conflict. Late on October 5th, Russian strikes drones attacked Kharkiv for approximately an hour, initiating fires and damaging homes and infrastructures. Ukrainian State Emergency Service rescue teams worked continuously through the night to manage the damage. Russian forces have asserted definitive control over Otradnoye in the Kharkiv region. According to the Defense Ministry, the Saver military group reportedly liberated the settlement, while Ukrainian forces sustained over 160 casualties within 24 hours. The strikes targeted various Ukrainian military units, including mechanized, air assault, motor infantry, and territorial defense brigades, across both Kharkiv and Sumy regions. Armored vehicles, artillery, and supply depots were among the assets hit. Furthermore, electronic warfare stations and fuel depots were destroyed. Operational tactical aviation drones and artillery were utilized to strike 145 strategic sites, which encompass UAV storage and launch areas. Temporary deployment points for Ukrainian units and foreign mercenaries were also attacked, underscoring the increasing tensions in the region and the broadened scope of Russian military operations. This sustained pressure on Ukrainian positions and logistical network aimed to weaken their defensive capabilities and hinder their ability to resupply and reinforce frontline units, contributing to the narrative of decisive Russian control in key areas. A senior Ukrainian commander has reported the presence of small Russian sabotage teams operating within the city of Pokrovsk. These teams are specifically targeting supply lines and communication networks, indicating an escalation in urban infiltration tactics employed by Russia. This strategy seeks to disrupt Ukraine's defense from within the city, creating internal instability and hindering the movement of essential resources and information. The report underscores a shift in tactics, moving beyond conventional frontline engagements to more covert operations designed to undermine Ukrainian resistance behind their main defensive lines. The capture, claimed by Putin's force, with Ukrainian troops reportedly withdrawing as 145 positions were bombed, further highlights the intensity of the Russian offensive. The Saver military groups claimed liberation of Otradnoye, alongside reported Ukrainian casualties exceeding 160 in 24 hours, illustrate the severe impact of these coordinated strikes. These actions collectively aim to disorganize and demoralize Ukrainian forces, compelling withdrawals and enabling Russian advance. Russia launched a significant wave of overnight airstrike across Ukraine, focusing on critical military and energy infrastructure. A newly established logistic hub in Lviv, reportedly used for channeling NATO-bound arms from Poland, was obliterated in a precision strike involving Kinzhal hypersonic missiles. Concurrent explosions were documented in Sumy, Kharkov, Poltava, Chernihiv, and Odessa. In a distinct incident, a gas station in Chernihiv erupted in flames following a strike. This broad assault comes shortly after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy made an urgent appeal to the United States for additional long-range missiles and air defense systems, warning that Ukrainian cities could fall into darkness without immediate support. The widespread explosions over Kyiv, Kharkiv, and Odessa, with energy infrastructure and military sites bearing the brunt of the attack, underscores the severity of the situation. Adding to the gravity of the situation, a Russian Iskander-M tactical missile reportedly destroyed a NATO-supplied HIMARS launcher near the Kharkiv region. This system, previously considered highly resilient, was wiped out along with its transport vehicle and crew members in a matter of seconds, demonstrating the precision and destructive capability of the Russian arsenal. If you have made it this far, congratulations. You have unlocked the truth. I want to ask you a quick question though. With President Zelenskyy stating that Russian weapons are filled with over 100,000 Western components, who bears the ultimate responsibility? Is it the governments for insufficient export controls, or the private companies for exploiting legal loopholes? Join the debate. We want to hear your insightful opinion on where this is all heading in our community. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video, hit the notification, and most importantly, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.